Alright.
Let's be careful. It could be full of them. Let's be careful. It could be full of them.
Fuck, that sucked. Thought it would catch old boy on fire. Fuck!
Get to cover. They're shooting from above. We'll have to take them all out before we can get in.
Ooh.
Stand a chance if we don't take out those other guns.
Whew. Oh shit, I didn't see that guy. shit, that sucked.
This is getting tough.
I want this brain juice. Come on, brew. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if these guys are never, like, they don't stop coming. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, ladder PvP. Woo! Yeah, it looks like they're like never ending, huh? I think I got all the items I want. Alright, come on, Brew. Aw, you bitch. You drop anything for me? Yep. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah. Alright. This is weird. I didn't go down here. Whew. Man, I'm like so fucking close every time. Hey. Why is this door not opening? Did I do something wrong? I don't know. Oh, maybe I gotta get on top, huh? This is weird. Yep, this is where I gotta be. Woo! Okay. Alright, that's finished.
Nothing should stand in the way of getting to the tower now.
Have I been up here? Yeah, I've been up here. Ooh, I missed something. I want everything. I want that axe. Axes and torches are like all insta-kills. They're really, really good. There's a torch too. Nice. Uh-oh. Should've got the torch, huh? Ah! Woo! Ooh, fuck! What's that shit? Where's my axe? Give me that juice.
It could be full of them.
Alright. I wish I would have had this torch. I wonder if it would have insta-killed that guy. Oh, there's the axe. Fuck. That sucks. Okay.
The elevator is stopped at the top. Let's look for another way.
Matches. Uh-oh. Burn that bitch.
This is what the holdup was.
Whatever. I don't give a shit. Alright. Alright, what should I upgrade now? Hopefully I get more brain juice out the locker. Let's go with this one. What the fuck is that? Fuck. That sucks. Huh. Alright. Huh. Sit on the ground. Alright, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. I'll be right back. Enjoy the elevator music. see if any of the homies is on. Aha. Okay. What up? What's going on, man?
Do you think Kidman is okay?
I don't like that they used her as bait. Almost like someone's toying with us.
Yeah, dude, it's really fun.
Hang in there. Just a little further.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
There are only two. We can take them.
No, that's not...
Aw, what an idiot. You moron. It was shitty. Pretty terrible day. But that's alright. Uh-oh. We're gonna guillotine this motherfucker.
Joseph!
Sniper. Yeah, it's not too hard. Fuck. Oh, did I lose? Ah, that sucks. Damn, you gotta do that shit quick, huh? Fucking idiot. Fuck. Uh-oh.
You okay?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
There's a boss in Kaner's castle. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, okay. I see. Come on.
You should have just let them.
Huh? What the hell?
It's just a matter of time. It's better this way.
That's right, bitch. Give me my revolver back.
What the fuck?
Just kick the fucking thing off.
Cover me.
Let's go.
I need the brain juice and shit, bro. What are you doing? Oh, what the fuck? I don't want that. Hold on. Ooh, shit. Aw, man. Ah, you fucking cunt. Get the fuck off me.
Hurry, this way.
Joseph, are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's a lot of shit. I'm not gonna heal this bitch, huh?
This looks like some kind of a marketplace. It looks deserted, just like everywhere else. We ought to keep moving.
Lots of treasure. Nice. Look at all these items. This is sick. Did I miss anything? Looks like I did. How do I get over there? Big mason jar. Chug-a-luggin'. missed all kinds of shit. Alright. I think that's everything. Whoa, frame rate, whoa. This guy's a fucking pain in my ass.
Where do you suppose we are?
More like when? This architecture seems straight out of the Middle Ages.
Yeah, but there's electricity. Elevators. This place can't be real.
It's like jumbled up memories.
Alright, shut the fuck up and let me walk around.
Shit. Let's hide out in here for a minute.
Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be good. I gotta piss.
Is this what it was like, Seb? After the accident?
Well, I never put a gun to my head.
No, of course not. Just quietly sank into a bottle.
We can't all be perfect. It never affected my work. But hey, you read the IA report.
You know I didn't report you because I was worried about your work, Sebastian.
What else is there? We don't have time for this. I need my partner here. I'm counting on you.
Alright. Worked out.
Find something?
Maybe. It's all symbols. Some kind of cult. Could be useful.
I've missed a lot of those, I bet.
I think I'm okay. I should probably get going.
Is there not a way to tell and see how much like brain juice you have? Because I don't think I need to go back to the place yet. There's generally like items and shit in here though. Okay. You're in my way.
Hold on a minute. Let me climb up here and see if I can get a look ahead.
God damn, this is like Resident Evil 4 all over again. Where the dumpsters at?
Yeah. Hey, that's Kidman. Who's that she's with? What I found. Seems to be in working condition. Go on ahead, I'll cover you.
I gotta walk back and see if there's any items though. Weird. Okay. Whatever. Oh shit. Oh! You suck at covering me. Woo! Who are you playing against? Oh, you talking about, yeah, Aline. Yeah, you got to, pull her into a doorway. And, I wouldn't kill her. Well, you're already fighting her, but...
Sebastian, that should lead you out near the path to the church. Keep going, I'll cover you.
Yeah, you can pull her into the church, and, like, she can't walk through. Know what I'm saying? Here we go. Alright, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here, bitch! What? Aww! I can't light these bodies on fire? Oh shit, I should have used that here. I wasn't thinking. Is that someone shooting at me, or is that him shooting at my boy? Woo! Aw, man! Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ow! What the fuck just hit me? Oh, these guys are annoying. Oh, he doesn't give a shit. Ooh! No, 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 no.
Now's your chance. You can finish him off.
Where's the brain juice at? I wasted a lot of ammo for
Dead
that.
end.
I'll look for another room.
Hey, what's up?
Let's meet up by the horse statue there.
Doing good. Just killed these
This
two
way.
gargantuan ass motherfuckers. Just go kill them. Kill everything. And completely explore Canehurst. There's a boss there. Oh, you gotta figure out how to get to Canehurst? You don't know how to get there? You gotta get the Canehurst summons. Okay. Do you have the Canehurst summons? The Canehurst summons are from... I don't remember. But once you get the Canehurst summons, you gotta go to the witches. And there's a tree that you gotta walk up to, and it takes you to Canehurst. Oh, that's where you get the Canehurst summons. The clinic is the original area that you go in. Yeah, the clinic is that area. Yeah, you got to go the back way, which is through the Forbidden Woods. There's some brain juice. This game's sick. I wish I would have used my sniper rifle on those guys. Only one of them dropped brain juice, too. Yeah, I got the sniper. Jism. There we go. Yeah. It's like the first time since I've started playing. I'll bring it to y'all if you want me to. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can't wait to do my VR playthrough. Shit's gonna be really fun.
Wait.
Oh, really?
There was something about a horse in that house back there. Let me see what I wrote.
I'll go ahead and buy it then.
I guess we go down.
I guess so.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm back at the house. Damn. This game's short, I think. First one I see. Brain juice. 5,000. Wow. Yeah. There's an area with crows all over the top of the roof that you have to go to. Let's wait. Who? Yeah, that's who he's trying to get to, I think. Yeah, that guy's a bitch. I don't know what to do. Increase the probability of instantly killing an enemy with a headshot. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade it anymore. I'm just gonna chill, I think. We'll make a decision a little later. To boost.
Are you all right?
You don't need to worry about me.
Oh, really? Yeah. 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 Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you make of this writing?
Doesn't mean anything to me, should it?
Now, hold on a second. I jotted something down earlier. It seems the sacrifices need to be lowered onto the proper
Yeah.
altars, and the
It's-
safe way to him will be open.
It's basically like just a team of like really good people that get you to a rank for money. Yeah. 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 Oh, you can get banned for it, you know, for sure. Yeah, but I just really don't think that that's like. It's like, okay, so like for example, it's hard to describe. If I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while we have this conversation because I think it's an interesting conversation. Um, so if I'm really, really good at Tekken, but I don't have, okay, so I'm really fucking like dope at Tekken, right? But I have a full-time job, and I'm worried about ends meet, and I don't got the time to dedicate to the game. To Tekken doesn't work like this, but if it did, to like go through the ranks and become noticed by my peers, it just doesn't work with Tekken. Okay, so yeah, well, hypothetically speaking, it's like if I want to join a good team on Overwatch, I have to have the stats and the rank to back it up, right? Like I'm not joining the Houston Fuel if I'm in Platinum. It's not happening. Period. hmm And even then, good luck. You know what I'm saying? You know, like at Tekken, it can be like, well, you know, my MILF is boosting me, for example. Like, my MILF can pay for me to go to tournaments all day long, but if I don't make top 8, then I'm never going to get sponsored. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have to, like, you might not have had the time and the will to navigate through those ranks himself and get his placement and get his spot in the limelight himself, but he had the skill to back it up once he was there. Like, you can boost me and get me to top 500, but guess what? I'm going to be out of top 500 in 3 days because I suck ass. Like, he obviously was good enough to stay there, and that's why. But, he might have had the tech skill and the know-how, but didn't have the elevated experience and the knowledge of how a pro game works, right? So getting there and being in that environment, even for a short while, for someone who is truly gifted at games like that, is able to learn enough in that environment to put it to the test and join a good team. You know what I'm saying? It's like any layman can play against JDCR, but if a truly gifted person can play against JDCR, not just watch him, but play against him and see how it works. You can get a tremendous amount of skill and know-how from that experience. Like, you can take so much from your game by, like, being able to watch your replay with the best player in the world. Everything that you do, you can analyze. And that's probably what it gave him. You know? Yeah. Good enough to stay there, probably was missing key components on how to be a legitimate Overwatch player, and then was able to learn in the clutch very quickly. I don't really think, like, he can say it's luck, but it's not. You know what I mean? I, I mean, he might have got lucky, like, getting scoped out, or might have just happened to have a game against like a really good team, and they were like, hey, hey dude, you should come, try out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's because there's people who are in top 500 who stay there, who are ridiculously good, who will never be pro Overwatch players ever. Period. Never. They'll never be good enough. You know what I mean? They're good enough to get in those ranks, but those ranks don't mean shit when it really boils down to it. The only thing it means is more views on your Twitch stream. For What? Just to be... Mm-hmm. Blue. I'm gonna say no. I don't think it works that way in a game like Tekken, and because Tekken is experience, Tekken is knowledge. Tekken is not get me to a point and then let me learn. Tekken is I need to learn from the bottom up. You know what I mean? And if I don't know how to deal with these scrubs and I don't know how to fight my way through ranks, you might do really, really good against top level players, but you're gonna get blown up by some shit that you've never seen in a tournament. You gotta learn everything. You gotta know it all. There are no shortcuts in that game, in my opinion. And it don't matter how many times you place top 32, you're still not getting sponsored. You gotta win. You gotta prove to them that you're gonna make them money. But Overwatch is different. Overwatch is a lot easier to get sponsored. It's a lot more overly saturated. There's more people who play it. So it is difficult, but they have more sponsors. But what do you have in Tekken? Like, what are the sponsors? Yeah, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's his. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a real sponsor. You know what I'm saying? 16 different pro teams competing in the cup. There's probably 500 teams to sponsor you. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand this. Okay, 3597.
Writing.
Doesn't mean anything to me, should it?
Now, hold on a second. I jotted something down earlier.
Oh, okay.
It seems the sacrifices need to be lowered onto the proper altars, and the safe way to him will be open.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's legit shit. You know what I'm saying? But Tekken isn't that way. But Tekken's only sponsor is Cup Noodle and Echo Fox. And there's a few, you know what I'm saying? Like Prima Games, Echo Fox. What is that? I thought I already killed that thing. Oh yeah, Red Bull, Bud Light, all kinds of shit. Yeah, uh, all kinds. It's easy. It's fun to watch, and everyone can play it. It's basically as simple as that. It's a legacy game that everyone is familiar with. It was in all the arcades. Everyone grew up with it. Everyone knows what Street Fighter is. Everyone's familiar with the characters. There's not a single motherfucker in existence who doesn't know who Ryu and Ken are. You know what I'm saying? It's popular, and it's uh easy. You know, no one's gonna get on Tekken and play that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that easy. I mean, it's not like easy to be a pro or anything, but it is easier than Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Tekken? I don't think Tekken is not popular because it is hard. I think that is a contributing factor. I think that for a long time Tekken wasn't much of a spectator sport. I think that Tekken 7 is the birth of it. No one liked watching Tag 2. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people liked watching Tekken 6. And Street Fighter releases new games and new iterations all the time. Capcom was smart in their deliverance. Capcom was calculated in picking up sponsors. They knew they wanted that game to be a success. They put the money into it. They put the time into it to make it interesting to watch, interesting to play for new players and for people watching on stream. Everyone can understand what's going on. Whereas Tekken, it's just like these motherfuckers are just moving around in circles. Like, what the fuck is going on, right? Oh, Dragunov's doing another while running too. What the you know, that's cheap. You know what I mean? But like, it's like, oh, I'm sick of seeing Jack. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's a lot of things preventing people from enjoying Tekken as a spectator sport. And Tekken doesn't care. Don't ask me for shit. It's on his t-shirt. Yeah, I'm into answering questions. This is fun. I see. I think he's trying harder than he puts on. To be fair, I think he's very desperate to make Tekken a success. And with how successful Tekken, and he has been successful. Period. The Pro Tour was successful. He got sponsors. People love watching the game. New players are passionate about it. He got Akuma. He got Geese. He got Noctis. And he's doing well. I think his theory with this Tekken was to make it accessible, and I think he did well. I think he's... But you also have to like take into consideration that Street Fighter has been doing this for years. You know what I mean? Street Fighter 4 was in the limelight for years. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was in the limelight for years. Third Strike was played competitively for years. There has never been a time where people have not been passionate about Street Fighter. Street Fighter has always been made. I wouldn't say always, but Street Fighter is created to keep the legacy player and the professional in mind. And then they fucking shit the bed in Street Fighter V and didn't do that. They did not keep the professional in mind. They kept the noob in mind. And look at what happened. The game's trash, but they have $300,000 tournaments. Because every noob who picks up Abigail wants to see the professionals play Abigail. And they fucking hate it. But it's popular, and it's doing really good. The game's reviews are trash. But Marvel did not do well. No one likes watching that shit. Honest, I don't know enough about that game for me to really have an opinion on it. For me to say why it failed. It wasn't fun to watch. I know that. And I think that's why it failed. It was not Marvel vs. Capcom. They took out Infinites. They completely changed everything. They threw out the whole playbook. You know what I'm saying? They could not put X-Men in the game because Fox owns the rights to X-Men, and Disney owns Marvel. So there was nothing they could have done about that. And I'm fine with that. I understand that. But you got the money, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's something else. Capcom has the money. You know what I mean? All the people working on Street Fighter and stuff, you know, it's not the same. Tekken is not the same. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it has. What is it? What am I trying to say here? Oh, there was not supposed to be a Tekken 8. From what I understand, there's not going to be a Tekken 8. But I guarantee we're getting a Tekken 8 at this point. I guarantee it. It's happening. It's happening, for sure. Look at how well Tekken is doing. Yeah, but when was the last time you heard somebody talking about Street Fighter? You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't... Oh, that game's great! I love that game. One of the best fighting games of all time.
Can you get it open?
Third Strike? I was a baby. I don't know. I mean, Tekken's always been doing its thing, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just not ever been as popular. But you can't say that Tekken's hard so it's not successful, because look at StarCraft. Look at Dota. You know what I mean? Those games are hard too. StarCraft is really hard. Boss fight. Oh yeah, I mean it's This guy's weird. Oh, for real? Mm. Oh man.
Joseph.
Damn, did I kill that guy? The bosses in this game are bitch made.
What is it?
See, I just don't think.
Fuck.
No, you can play Team Fortress 2 and be shitty, you know what I'm saying? But hold on one second. This guy's like really annoying me. Oh, I missed.
Sebastian, I'll draw it away so you can search.
Oh, shut up. Just let me kill it. Woo! I need to get all my ammo and shit. Come on. Come on, Brew. Look at that. Let me waste some pistola ammo on this guy. StarCraft. I think you can suck at League of Legends and play. I think you can suck at Overwatch 2 and play. I want to win. You know, and that's... And I think that really just comes down to how easy is your game. Anyone can get lucky and get a Fortnite win. Call of Duty, you can have fun if you suck ass. There's a lot of games you can suck ass at. Oh man, just kill me, bitch. Let me retry this shit. I wasted too many resources, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So you're asking what... It's so difficult to say because it's just like, you know, like what... What is If it's all about having fun, I think you can have fun with any game. If it's all about transitioning from the competitive scene to the or transitioning from the casual scene to the competitive scene, I think that's a whole nother story. Like, what was the question again? I'm sorry, this boss is like fucking with me a little bit. Can you have fun with and suck?
Hey! Over here! Over here!
Transitioning from casual to competitive, or
Hurry
having
back before
fun?
that thing finds you.
I guess both. Games that you can have fun with while trying to transition or
It's
while
just
not
about
trying to
being able
transition.
see.
Uh,
It's about
I think that is completely up to.
Let's focus on
This is a bitch-made answer, and I might give a second answer, but like, I think that's completely up to the person playing the game. And I think that if you can't have fun learning and learning from your mistakes and losing, then you're not going to transition to any game competitively.
pair of glasses.
If you're a speedrunner and you know it turned to dark on you on Minecraft and now you got to fucking restart and you can't handle that, then you're like not gonna have fun with it. If you want to play Tekken and you want to get better, but you ain't cool with racking up 2,000 losses, then you're never gonna get good. If you want to play Call of Duty and you aren't cool with pulling yourself out of the comfort zone and not sitting in the corner and communicating with your team, then you're never going to get good. If you're not cool with losing and you're not cool with being uncomfortable and you're not having fun with bettering yourself, you're not going to get good at any game ever, period. You might be good in a tech skill sense, but you're never going to be great. Unless you're good at critical thinking, putting yourself in unfamiliar situations, and then succeeding in those situations in the clutch, you're never going to be good, not just at video games, but at anything, in my opinion. But games that are easy to transition, I don't know. I think fighting games are outrageously hard. But I do think MOBAs are pretty easy to transition into a competitive scene. League of Legends. But transitioning into the competitive scene and winning are two different things. I think winning in a competitive environment is not easy to do in any game, or everyone would do it. If I could fucking put a year into Call of Duty and start making money, fuck yeah, I'd do it. Where the dog's at. That's a competitive thing. That's as competitive as it gets. You know, you're competing for world records there, you know. It's memorization.
we should head for the church.
You gotta love a game enough to play it, you know, probably 1,000 times and beat it. You gotta be good at researching. You gotta be good at creating your own Discord tech, something that's very hard to do, because like if Brian is speedrunning Bloodborne and he has the axe through the wall glitch, and that's super dope, and I copy his glitch and I shave off 5 seconds. Well, let's say I shave off 2 minutes because I'm just really fucking good at say I get pretty lucky, I put in the work, and I'm just better at micromanaging my time. I don't make as many mistakes, but he came up with the Discord tech. Brian is eventually going to come up with some more Discord tech, right? And in time, he's going to get as good as me. because that's just tech skill, and anyone can obtain that. But the thing that Brian has is outside the box thinking. So Brian, eventually, over the course of the 3 years that we're both competing in the speedrunning, he's going to surpass me eventually, even though I'm a superior tech skill player. So you have to be very intuitive and original, I think, to be a professional speedrunner. I think it's very hard. You gotta love running up to this wall and doing this. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope. No. And then you do that on every fucking block on the wall. And then you crouch, and then you do it again. And then you go, oh shit, I just saved 5 seconds. I'm the man. Yeah. No, I don't think that's frowned upon. I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't think it's frowned upon because, one, no one's gonna steal that Discord tech and say that's mine. And if you do that, you're gonna be expedited by the community. Everyone's gonna shit on you. No one fucking, JDCR didn't steal Nobi's Dragonoff combos. You know what I mean? And he's a better Dragonoff. Even though Nobi's the tech master, doesn't matter. JDCR is better. You know what I mean? And no one shits on JDCR because they're like, well, you're just using Nobi's combos. No one fucking says that shit. And if you do, you're a jackass. Finding about your tech, then, upload your private speedrun to the Guinness Book of World Records people and don't let anyone view it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a challenge to these people. It's like, no one wants to beat Bloodborne and just hold the world record forever. JDCR just doesn't want to go to a tournament and just shit on everybody and then never have to practice Tekken. He wants a challenge. That's why anyone competes. He wants to be the best and he wants a rival. So when Brian passes me back, that gives me an opportunity to delve back into the game I love and find new tech to beat him. And that's what makes a competitor good. You know? I think that's a big part about it. If you're defeated because someone stole your tech and shaved off 2 minutes from your record, if you're so easily defeated by that, then you don't need to do it anymore because someone's going to beat his time next week. You know what I mean? It's a constant battle. You know what I mean? Competing's not easy. You know, there's a reason that people try. Mike, there's a reason that people travel across the entire fucking globe to compete at Tekken for 10,000 measly dollars. You know what I mean? They don't do it because they want 10 grand. Who gives a shit about that? They could get a fucking job at the gas station and make that. You know? They want to be the best. No. All right. They're separate. All right, and here's a great example of that. How many people talk about LeBron James and how many people talk about his coach? Because that's what that is. You know what I mean? JDCR didn't come up with all that Discord tech. He's just doing it better than the person who created it ever could. But no one's talking about I know he didn't come up with the Discord tech, but no one's talking about Legendary Mihawk and his combo videos. No one gives a shit. People are talking about the person who took the combos to nationals and won with them. The teacher is the hidden piece of the puzzle that's more important than people let on. Yeah, you know, you go and see the movie is yeah, fuck the old dude. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. That's the thing about everything. Everything is unappreciated except the poster child. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, you know, and it's like look at bands. Look at the bass player and then look at the vocalist. But it's all about the people hidden in the scenes building these people up who have not speaking about the bands here, but who have real talent to execute it. You know what I'm saying? Look at No Pants and then look at Eris. He is. You know what I'm saying? He's a genius. And Eris says, you know, it's not even my shit. You know what I mean? It's just people doing shit for me. You know what I mean? I'm just talking. He doesn't do anything. He just talks. Char, come here. Yeah. Yeah, but tech creators and the people... Tech creators are great, but I don't want to watch somebody fucking butt hug a wall for 30 minutes. I want to watch somebody do it on their first try. It's all about the spectator thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's everything, yeah. It's been around since the dawn of time. Everything's that way. Well, I mean, what do you think these guys would be doing if video games weren't around? You know what I'm saying? There would be poker players, there would be chess players, there would be professional mahjong players. You know, they have the skills for the specific kind of intellectual game. And I've always been under the impression if you're a professional at something, you can be a professional at anything. Not sports. Not sports. Not regular sports. Because you have to have the genetics. But I also... Oh, you did? I also think you have to have the genetics to be a professional video game player as well. I'm not saying you have to be Korean. I'm not making this a race thing, but you have to be born with a certain amount of intelligence.
Close.
Culture and genetics. Culture and genetics. They want to be good at everything. They have the mindset. They don't want to lose. Well, how about this? No one in Japan is sponsored. No one. No one in Japan is making money. No one. Until Evo Japan. $9,000. That was it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joseph. You still with me?
Gambling. I, I don't know how Street Fighter works because Daigo and Tokido, Haitani, they have always been sponsored. Mad Cats, free fight sticks, they pay their way to go to tournaments. But there ain't no tournaments in Japan, you know what I'm saying? They're going to the US, taking our money, you know what I mean?
When you're on a high place.
But you know what I mean? Like, how... You know, people want to sit and bitch and talk about how hard it is to get into competitive video games. You know, you're in fucking America, dude. Like, you ain't got no better chance to get into competitive video games. You don't gotta get a sponsor to pay for you to fucking fly overseas to compete. You can go to fucking an hour down the road and compete for a $200 tournament like that. Like that.
Subway rolls by. Imagine if you had that urge for a minute straight. And 2 minutes.
How demoralizing does it have to be for these players to want to get into something that is frowned upon, one? No one in their community thinks that it is respectable. To know that you're not going to make money in your home country. And to be good enough to have somebody else pay for you to do it. Yeah. How demoralizing does that have to be? But look at the best. Who are they? They're Japs and Koreans. Koreans don't really have that same problem. But the Japs are good. And they're the best at Street Fighter. What's that?
Off 3 times now, Joseph.
It's illegal?
To stop it.
You're not listening. I'm
Really?
not worried about stopping it, Seb.
There's Korean tattoo artists.
About not wanting
I have them
to
on my Instagram.
Some part of me wants to turn. I don't know why. And
That's
I
crazy.
reason it away. It's deeper than that.
It's kind of interesting. I don't know.
It's like instinct.
They're backwards. Like, Asian countries are kind of backwards on stuff. Their governments are very backwards.
Hold on.
There's a lot of professional tattoo artists in Japan. I don't know. For the most part, I'm pretty sure you just have to, no, it's not illegal. Yeah, but they also have good exposure too, because like the speed running for sick kid shit. But no, I don't think they're sponsored. Speedrunners? I don't think any speedrunner's sponsored. Yeah, that's how you make money there. That's also how you make money at being a professional or video game player, though, too. Your big money's in your stream. Eris will make more money from his stream than he will ever make being a professional Tekken player, ever. And he's just... But it's a whole nother set of skills. Like, he's not a bitch for doing that. He's good at that. He's better at that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's funny. He's a public speaker. You know what I mean? That's what he's good at. I like watching him play anything. He's just fucking funny. Yeah, like his slang is like part of me because I've watched him so much. Oh yeah, like I was watching a video about him playing against Run It Black, which is one of the better players in America, and he's like fucking losing over and over again, and he's just like one more win, or one more game, because he wants to take a game off of him, right? And then he wins, and he's just like one more game. But anyways, he's like getting pissed, and he's like he says I'm gonna botch it, but he says something like the entirety of fucking Scotland is drowning, but Run It Black is just fucking running around. Yeah, you know, like he's he's like super pissed. And it's just like super fucking like how creative he comes up with just like these like super funny rants. You know, he's smart. And that's all it comes down to. If you want to be good at anything, you gotta be smart. Everything's a thinking man's game. Everything is. You know what I mean? And like, if you want to get better, you gotta work on your intelligence. You got to work on your time, and patience is the key to everything, in my opinion. I mean, I'm never going to be a professional video game player. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old. I don't have the time. I don't have the passion. I don't have the patience. But I can work on it, and I can get pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm satisfied now. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I got to warrior with Kazuya. I'm not in red ranks, but maybe one day I will be. Yeah, I'm stoked about it. I want to do even better. I mean, I'm satisfied, but I'm not satisfied at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never gonna stop. You know what I mean? Like, there is no end point, because that's not the point. You know what I mean? It's not about like once I get here I'll be done. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's like oh yeah. What'd you say? Mm, yeah, but the only reason people do well with them being old is because they've been playing it for 20 years. Mm. But oh yeah, you can do anything. You don't have to be young to be good at shit. But if you aren't gifted, you have to be young. You have to have the reactions and the work and the dedication. You know what I'm saying? The time. You gotta not have a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dedicate your life to your craft. And and your patience dwindles too. You know what I'm saying? You're too old for this. You ain't got the time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, am I gonna sit here and say that it's impossible for one of the three of us to put work into a game and then go to a major in our region and win? It's not impossible. We could do it. 100%. Absolutely, we could do it. Could we win a national? Possibly, but it's unlikely. You know what I mean? JDCR is 28. He's pretty old. When I'm talking about young, I'm talking about 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not old, but it's old to be a competitor. Look at Punk. Look at Sonic Fox. But when did they start? 16. When was their peak? 18 years old. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's their peak. You know what I mean? And they're going to still continue to win, and they're still going to continue to do better. But I guarantee they ain't going to have 2-year-long win streaks anymore. I don't know. Sonic Fox is still doing it. He's a genius, but... Well, I mean, look at JDCR. He completely dominated. Look at Q-Dance. Look at Nee. Nee is probably in his mid-30s. Q-Dance is old, too. Oh, yeah. They got a while. But 40, you're pushing it, son. There ain't no way. Oh, I mean, I still think having kids is fine. You know what I mean? You can have kids and still be professional. You know what I mean? But, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, so hard. But I definitely think there's people who are old who haven't tapped into their skill yet. You know what I mean? They don't know that they could have been good at something. You know what I mean? I think that that's definitely a possibility for sure. Yeah. You know, I don't want to... A real competitor would get good with a pad. You know what I'm saying? A real competitor does what they have to do to win. No matter the situation. It don't matter. Okay, Brawly Legs. A Chun-Li player that has cerebral palsy who has won tournaments with his mouth. Yeah. Was the #1 ranked Chun-Li player on Street Fighter 4 Online. He fucked people up. He could shit on me. I mean, I never played against him, but I wouldn't stand a chance against that guy. He also played Smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. If you are a real competitor and you're really passionate and you have what it takes, you will make it work. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that people who come from tough upbringings and come from difficult situations are generally the ones who do make it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was the Mortal Kombat X Invitational event. He won like 250 Thou Wow.
It fits.
See what that shit is after tax, though. Knuckle Dudes won 300,000 from Capcom Cup 2016. Knuckle Dude's another good example. He's a young blood too. Hungry Box. I don't know if he's that old. Yeah. That's pretty young. M2K's getting kind of old, but he also ain't winning no more. He got depressed. And that's something else, man. You know, you got these people who've dedicated their entire lives to these games and have only made, you know, $200,000 their entire career over 20 years. That ain't shit. You know what I mean? They could have went to college and passed that up in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, but why do I want what he has more than what I have? You know what I mean? Because I guarantee we have a better life than him. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I didn't work for it. You know what I'm saying? I wanna do what I wanna do. You know what I mean?
That cockroach. That sycophant. Living off me. Feeding off my work. I got the combination to my safe. But there's no time for that now. I'm so close. No one can ever have that data. It is mine. The only way.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can, but like, I think it's hard. Like, look at JDCR. He spent like a month playing Street Fighter V and then made 9th at a tournament. Well, the tour was over, you know.
The worrying type.
We spoke about this forever ago too. I remember you watching a Tekken video with me on lunch outside on the picnic tables that have no smoking on them now. And we watched JDCR versus Q-Dance, and JDCR fucked him up. And you said, what is the point of this? If the underdog never wins, what's the point of even watching? I already know what's going to happen before it happens. And I said, you wait. I said, you wait until JDCR gets comfortable. And then look at what's happened. Knees won. Q-Dan's won. You know what I'm saying? Take beat him twice. You know. And now he's got to get hungry again. If you're sitting in lazy boy for too long, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be someone who wants your lazy boy, and they're gonna come take it from you. You gotta sit on the sidelines sometimes, or you're never gonna grow. But what were you saying? Yeah. And then he beat Saint 30 more times, and everyone's like, I'm sick of this shit. But I don't know, man. I love seeing it. Like I could watch it 50 more times in a row and still be impressed because they're both getting better. You know what I mean? Every tournament they're growing. Every tournament they're learning. You know, I've heard something referenced a lot. You know, good fighting game players don't become great fighting game players until they suffer a devastating loss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta lose to win, even if you're already winning. Because it ain't about the W. You know what I mean? It's about the competition. And if you ain't got the competition, you're gonna feel bored, you're gonna feel lazy, and you're gonna feel untouchable, and you're gonna lose some of your passion. Yeah, fighting games are awesome. Competitive video games are awesome. Period. Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, I think teamwork is really important in team-based games. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's just all going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, all Reaper's coming up behind. You better watch your butt. You know what I mean? Get good at callouts. Get good at map awareness. Get good at spacing. I'm not taking anything away from other games, but you're not out thinking them. You know what I'm saying? You might outthink them with a team comp. You might outshoot them. You might outplay them, but it's all tiny clutch situations. Every move I make in Tekken is calculated, and it has to be better than my opponent's. Every move, every sidestep, every backdash, every jab. It has to have a reason behind it. I don't think things are done for no reason in other games too. Again, it's just so hard for me to not to explain it. You know what I mean? You just gotta you gotta play both games. You know what I mean? You gotta understand and in fighting games, you're an icon. You're you know, a lone wolf. You know what I mean? It's you against them.
See?
Yeah. Yeah. No. And it's also doesn't take skill. It's all about who's the better shot, right? You know. So I don't know. I just fighting games are just so great, dude. And they're hard. Damn, I got 20,000? That's a lot. I'm gonna have to go after I upgrade. Go pick up Keely. Yeah, I hope you guys are still on when I get back. I would like to do a podcast. I think that would be fun. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna save this shit. Alright, I'm going to go pick up Keely. I'll be back as soon as possible. Alright, catch you guys later.